do this one thing when you're buying a presale condo. This will save you a lot of headache, okay? Whether you're an investor, first-time buyer, I want you to do this. A lot of times, people are thinking they need to get pre-approval from the banks for them to go and buy a presale condo. Not the case. And most banks won't even give you approvals. Even if they give you an approval for a 2-year completion time or 2.5-year completion time, they're going to appraise you at not appraise you. They're going to run your numbers and qualify you at a higher interest rate, which is just going to bring your qualifying amount down. This is what I want you to do and talk to your mortgage broker about. This is what you say. This is what I tell all my clients. Let's talk to a mortgage broker. Give them all the documents that you want or they need. Run your numbers and get a qualifying number based on today's interest rate, today's situation that you have financially, and the job that you currently have. I don't want you to think that you're going to have a better job or you're going to get optimistic about your job, whatever it is. Today's scenario, if this plays out in the next 2 years and the way things are, what can you qualify for? And if the client qualifies for $500,000, we don't touch a thing over $500,000. Period. Talk to a mortgage broker, get a qualifying number. Things are not going to change as you wish. Things are going to change. Maybe you'll get a better job over the next 2 years. Maybe your income will increase. Don't even go down that road. Run your numbers with a qualified mortgage broker. And when they give you a number, you stick to that number. Based on current debt that you have, based on current income that you have, and the interest rates, you run that number. And you say, if I was to buy a condo in today's market, how much can I qualify for? And then when you go to the presale condo market, you buy within that price range. Ideally, you stay lower, but even if you go to that max that you have, you'll do just fine because you're not stretching yourself. I know people that qualify for $500,000 and they go out there buy $650,000 or $700,000 condos thinking their income is going to increase and their debt's going to go down. It never works that way. We're humans. We always increase our debts, to be very honest with you, and we're hoping that our incomes are going to increase. If I was giving you an advice with something that you need to do before you go out shopping for a condo, investor or first-time buyer, do this, please. And make sure that you're saving up more money before you get to completion. And the way I run the savings or the total amount is if you have 10% deposit right now and you think you're going to save up 10,000 more, that can totally work. I know people that save up money during the 2.5 years because they're not really taking on a mortgage right now. It's just they're taking that 10% deposit they have in their bank account, putting it into the project, and then saving up more money for another 10% deposit in the next 2.5 years. And you can reverse engineer that and save monthly to make sure that you have an additional 10% deposit for completion. So you have 20% down. That's how you want to do this. This is how you mitigate your risk when it comes to presale condos. And I guarantee you not a lot of people do this. So talk to a mortgage broker, get a qualified number, put 5 or 10% deposit, whatever you have right now, and then plan to save up more money by the time you get to completion. You will have a brand new condo, something that you want to move into. And if you're an investor, you'll invest with 20%, or you need 20% anyways, and your rent will be a lot, or your mortgage payment will be lower. Your rent will cover the mortgage payment and strata fees with 20% down because you're not paying CMHC insurance. So something to keep in mind before you go out shopping for a presale condo. Talk to a mortgage broker, get a qualifying number.